What's up guys, it's Rowan here from Art of Smart TV. I remember this summer when I did heaps of training for soccer. Did all this fitness work, all these hill sprints, 400 meters, like vomit inducing stuff. And I started the soccer season incredibly fit, right? Like I was one of the fittest guys on the team and was killing it, playing amazing. You know what then happened? 3 weeks into the season, I started getting some niggling injuries. 5 weeks into the season, I got injured proper. I was out for the rest of the season. And what had happened here is something that's quite common in sport. It's called overtraining. And this is where you train too much, right? You think you're doing the right thing, you're pushing yourself, and then your body just physically can't take it. And the same thing can happen with your study. It's called overstudying, and yes, it is a thing. And what we need to look at is, ultimately over year 11 and year 12, it's not about going hard for a short period of time. It's about how do you maintain that energy and your health really critically over that 2-year journey. And that's why overstudying is really, really dangerous. So what I want to share with you in this video is why you need to take a break over the summer holidays and how you can make the most of the break that you take so that you're recharged and re-energized for the next school year so that you can continue to go hard and work consistently. So how can you make the most of the summer to actually rejuvenate? That's really important. So you got to balance it by doing a little bit of work. That's really important as well. It's an opportunity to get ahead. But here's my suggestion on how you can use the summer to really relax so you don't overstudy and hit a wall when you get into week 4 or week 5 of the school term, which happens frequently. First, actually take 2 weeks off. Right? That might be hard not to do any study, but I want you to take 2 weeks off. Now, a good time to do that is obviously Christmas and New Year, because you'll have lots of stuff going on, food, family, you might be traveling. So use that time and take those 2 weeks off. Now beyond that, you still need to be doing a bit of study. So a simple thing that you can do week to week is take the weekends off. Have a no study on weekend policy during the school holidays. It means even if you're studying on the Monday to Friday, through the week, you've still got a weekend off. Now additionally, something else you can do really simply is get up and study in the mornings, right? So don't sleep in and then study, because then you'll be studying late into the night and not feel like you're relaxing. Wake up early, same time you go to school, Monday to Friday, do an 8 to maybe 12 p.m. study session. That's a 4-hour, with a break in between. So you've got 4 hours of study, give or take, right? And you do that Monday to Friday, and you do that for the 6 weeks. So, if we do the maths, just duck around the tree. But let's do the maths, right? We've got 6 weeks, we've got 5 days per week, so that's 30 days of studying. And if you're doing roughly 4 hours a day of studying, that's 120 hours of study you'll still be doing across the summer holidays. So that's plenty of time. If you're doing 5 subjects, let's say 2 units each, right? It's roughly 24 hours per subject of study that you can do. So lots of time to get work done while also relaxing and making sure that you're not overtraining, right? That you're just doing some strategic work to warm up and get ready. So that's how I would recommend, right? You avoid overtraining over your summer holidays and overstudying, and actually relax and rejuvenate so that you're ready to stay healthy and hit with high energy throughout the final year of school. If you have any questions about this, of course, leave it in the comments below. In fact, do something more than that. Actually share with me. I'd love to hear what is your plan going to be for how you're going to stay healthy and not overstudy during the summer holidays. Leave it in the comments below. And of course, finally, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We do videos every single week, and so I will see you next week.